So this video is going to be totally different than normal, and where usually I have a lot to say about a few topics, I have a little to say about a lot of topics, ranging from some potential updates in Apex Legends esports industry, a lot of devs that have decided to leave Respawn Entertainment and start their own businesses or their own studios as well, and even some more teasers about more people potentially trying some other things. The next heirloom, we're going to be getting some amazing abilities that almost came into season 16 but they decided to scrap last second, some crazy glitches that Respawn has got to fix because it's ruining all of ranked in Apex. So much to dive into, and if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget we're giving away the anniversary collection event. I'm picking the winner on Tuesday. All you got to do is make sure you've liked, commented, and subscribed. Today specifically in the comments, I'm looking for someone to roast me with the words that I repeat the most on videos, and if I didn't have these words in the English book dictionary at all, I'd be screwed and I couldn't make YouTube videos. Don't just say the word, like be mean to me, roast me, and say something really mean to hurt my feelings, please. Thank you. I want to genuinely be offended when I read them. So the first thing that I wanted to mention here was a pretty obvious one. Apex has been literally booming. Everyone's talking about it. Many pro players are hyping up. The devs are even coming out on Twitter talking about it as well. Started off with Verholz basically retweeting Apex Legends News Alpha Intel, another record that we had just broke yesterday. 624,000 players over on Steam. The player count continuously rises. Some people have also said that maybe this could be because I think Origin has forced an EA app update as well, so many people are now going over to Steam. But regardless, at the end of the day, we're hitting numbers that we were not even like close to hitting, and I don't think at the end of the day you're gonna have that many people switching over from a little update. Maybe I think the majority had already switched, and this is not also to show the Xbox or PlayStation, which is much bigger than what Steam has and PC has in general. It's good to know that the game that we know and love and continuously make content about is doing very, very good. And it wasn't just Big E over from TSM, a pro player for Apex Legends. It was also Mr. Big E Evan, who was a Respawn developer for Apex Legends as well, with Apex Legends status, also saying, look, Apex just reached a new all-time peak player count on Steam, 624,000 players. This season truly has been something different. I think we all know and can agree that this update for this game has felt really, really refreshing. But there's one thing that's really ticking a lot of players off. I'm not gonna lie, normally I'm like, yo guys, just calm down, it's okay, Respawn knows it's a bug, they're gonna fix it, it'll be all right. But I understand why some of you are frustrated, because in all of this new season and all of this new hype, some people get really geared up to try ranked and to really start grinding, especially with the new legend meta. It's gonna feel all fresh, it's gonna feel all different, the maps are constantly rotating, it's gonna be great, until you have issues and bugs like this. A couple of days ago, I told you guys about this new RP bug where it was demoting people all the way back down to rookie. Now, I do not have many other screenshots that I want to show on screen because I have hundreds of you that have DM'd me, tagged me on Twitter. You got demoted all the way down to rookie and you had to reclimb. You got demoted like 3 ranks down to what you should have been. You started the season off way lower rank than what you should have been. You're losing like 5,000 RP whenever you lose a game. It's unbelievable. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know what the issue is. We do know that they've posted it on their Trello board. They are aware of the bug, they are aware of the issue, and they say that a fix is coming. However, they also have said that the Apex coin glitch is going to be fixed soon, and that's been over a year now since that has been talked about and worked on as well. Unfortunate stuff to see, but regardless, it is happening. Respawn's got to get a hold of this because I think a lot of people are going to get fed up and not going to be like, I guess, motivated to grind ranked. Why would you when you know that you're going to lose 1,000 RP and go right back down to rookie? Definitely not a good sight to see. And I know I'm rolling through these topics fast, but like I told you guys, I have a little to say about a lot of topics rather than a lot to say about a little topics as normal. But we also have, speaking of these legend class abilities, some changes that would have came in season 16, almost came in this game, but unfortunately got pulled away, I guess, at the very last second, or maybe like right before they decided what they were going to do with season 16. They pulled these back. So these are scrap class legend abilities. So basically, you guys know there's new skirmisher classes, there's assault classes, and all of them have like their own little passive abilities and stuff. However, there was another class ability that basically should have been in all of these, or maybe some like abilities that would have been scattered throughout some of the other classes, but they decided to replace those. So one of the legend classes was going to have this ability called Death Box Insight, and it basically allows you to see the loot from death boxes. I don't know how you could possibly do that. Maybe you could like look at the death box from a distance and open it up and see what was in. But then also there was an Evo boost ability which allowed your Evo shield basically to be boosted in limited range per kill. So it kind of sounds like they may be potentially testing Siphon in the future, which if you guys don't know what Siphon is, basically like whenever you get a kill, you would get a little bit of health back immediately after that elimination. That way, just in case, you know, you maybe don't want to do an armor swap, or maybe you don't have time to do an armor swap, or if you're a controller player and armor swapping is really hard, you'd get a little bit of a shield boost right after you get the kill so that you have some shield left. And also, even if you do want to armor swap, maybe you can use the 50 that you get left from that Evo boost and then armor swap. So it's still, at the end of the day, I guess a little bit more viable. But regardless, that almost came as well. And then a kill boost also was in the mix for a legend class ability that got scrapped, where it reduces the ultimate ability cooldown on every kill that you get. I could be wrong on this, but I want to say that maybe like Bloodhound had something like this in the past as well, where like if you were in the ultimate and you got a kill, you immediately got your scan back or something like that, similar to something. However, the kill boost would be a little bit different, in where you're not even using your ability, you would get your ultimate cooled down per kill. So that's interesting to see. It never obviously came, but it shows you that they were working on doing this during the season 16 legend discussions. Considering they have not been bringing nerfs or buffs throughout seasons any longer, and they basically have been holding all of these changes for this new update here in season 16, we may actually see some mid-season nerfs and changes and balances. I'm not sure with the legends. I'm sure we'll see something with the Nemesis Burst AR, but I did want to mention that whenever all of these updates come out, we may also be getting a new heirloom, because we know that we have 4 collection events this season, one being the anniversary right now, where you can get any heirloom with heirloom shards. But we know we're probably going to be getting a prestige skin as well. We're probably going to be getting a normal heirloom, and we're also probably going to be getting the Wraith Recolor 2.0 heirloom. That new heirloom that we should be getting for the next legend, Rindo has confirmed that Ash will be the next legend to get the heirloom. Just in case you were wondering, I personally feel like Horizon and Fuse are most definitely due for one. I personally would love to see those 2 legends get one, but considering Horizon just got a nerf, I'm not saying I'm surprised that she's not getting it. However, in a couple of seasons, when they buff her back to being good again, that's probably when she'll get her heirloom, so that more people will actually decide to buy it. We know that a lot of teams actually wanted to use Horizon, especially controller players, I think, during the ALGS. I'm pretty sure no one is planning to use her anymore now that these nerfs have happened. Also, speaking of the ALGS, I thought this was interesting. I actually mentioned this over on my ALGS channel. If you guys are not subscribed to it and you want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends esports, make sure to go check it out. But this was also a really good topic, and something I want to kind of keep note of, because it could happen in the future. We all know that Battle Royale is Apex Legends at its core, 1000%, and I don't want it to ever change. But we also know that people love Apex Legends gunplay. They love the movement, but they don't really love Battle Royale. That's me personally. I'm not a big Battle Royale fan, but I guess, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm more of an Apex fan. So if Apex is going to keep being Battle Royale, then I'll be a Battle Royale fan just because of Apex's sake. But if there were other options out there that were all about Titanfall Apex stuff, I would definitely want to check them out. And that's why I'm really glad that Apex is bringing all of these team deathmatch modes, control mode permanently, and also gun run permanently. We actually had a Twitch Rivals tournament that just happened recently, and there was actually teams like, you know, your TSMs and your NRG, all these big name pro players were in there. Now, given they were playing with different teams, they're playing with different players, all for the content's sake. But it was insane to see how competitive this was. And even Sweet Dreams asked his audience over on Twitch how they felt about it. And they literally said it was like one of the best tournaments and most fun and enjoyable experiences that they've watched in a competitive environment for Apex Legends. Take a look at this clip of Sweet Dreams making the potential case for a new competitive Apex environment in the team deathmatch mode and its tournaments. Roll the clip.
I mean, I just asked my chat, and you know, probably 1,000 people were all in unison saying that that was one of their most fun Apex tournaments they've ever watched. Like, you know, it's a shorter match where it's all kills and, you know, comms, and it's like, you know how the most exciting part of an Apex Battle Royale game is the end game, where it's high energy, a lot of people talking. TDM, it kind of captures that essence, and it's for the entire game, right? The first kill is just as important as the last, and you know, I think people really enjoyed it.
So that's definitely going to be an interesting thing if it ever happens. Lastly, just as we close the video out, wanted to make mention of this. I told you guys, I think in the last video, that we've actually had some Respawn developers leaving over the last couple of years, and we've all been wondering what's going on with them. They actually apparently went and started their own new like brand new like game studio, and they're going to be making their own games. Well, people did that a couple of years ago from Respawn Entertainment. Drew McCoy and a couple others left Apex Legends. They went and started a new company called Gravity Well. Gravity Well put on their Twitter page a couple days ago that we plan on adding fully remote roles for this summer in design, engineering, concept art, environmental art, character animations, QA, audio, video effects, writing. We offer profit sharing, equity and great salaries and benefits, all of this stuff. And that's when Rico Sanchez, the social systems designed for Apex Legends and Respawn Entertainment, retweeted it with the eye emoji, and also Pav as well, basically laughing here. And I wonder if these guys will be potentially making a move over to Gravity Well or staying at Respawn Entertainment. Just a conversation that I thought was interesting. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you later, Gators.